totally into that world, which I find to be very interesting. So, supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
Person, is there? I mean,
No, I'm.
bleach and isopropyl alcohol you mentioned. There's no scenario that could be injected into a person, is there? I mean,
No, I'm here to talk about the findings that we had in the study. We don't do that within that lab, our lab, so.
so
So how do you,
Are we
It wouldn't be
simplifying
through
too much?
injection. We're talking about almost a cleaning, sterilization of an area.
Right.
Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work, but it certainly has a big effect if it's on a stationary object.
Okay.
so how do
Are
you,
we simplifying too much by saying?
Peoples of the worldwide federated internet, what is good? So you might be asking yourself, why did he share that clip? I've been on a little hiatus. First of all, I had a test that I had to take for my job. I had to pass this test. I needed this certification. God came through in a major way. When I tell you that God came through in a major way, I'm not just saying this to you to play the humble role. Now, I have studied for weeks for this test. Weeks I've studied. Almost 2 months. I wasn't studying hard early on, but 2 months straight of studying. There was a couple days where I took a break, but I was studying. In the past 2 weeks, I went extra heavy studying. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm not a very intelligent guy. I've always prided myself in the fact that I'm not very smart, but I know where to find the answers. So I don't think I'm brilliant at all. And this test is proof positive to me that I am far from brilliant. When I tell you that God carried me the whole way through this test, he carried me the whole way. Like the whole entire way. The whole time I'm taking this test, and I prayed before I took this test. I pray about everything, but before I took this test, I was definitely praying hard. And taking the test, I've never been so nervous, and I don't know if the pressure was just on more because I needed this for my current employment or what, but it was definitely on. I'm normally a lot more comfortable, was not comfortable. God definitely came through in a major way, carried me the whole way. I passed. I cannot take credit for it. Like I said, I was just there marking down answers, and God was doing what he does. Anyway, with that being said, in one of my earlier videos, I proposed a question, are you ready to unplug? And it's clear to me in this climate wherein nobody is ready to unplug. What do I mean by that? I'm not here to justify what the president said. I'm not here to try to decipher exactly what he meant. But when within the same briefing, he's asked a specific question and he responds to that specific question. No, he wasn't talking about injecting cleaners. He was talking about a cleaning of sorts, wiping stuff down. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe that's not what he meant. Maybe you know what's in a man's brain, but if in the same briefing he says that's what he meant, who am I to say he didn't mean that? Again, that's not to justify. Look, President Trump has said a lot of dumb things. I'm not here to tell you that he hasn't. What I'm here to say is, how is it that a story comes out, everybody runs with this story? I posted this clip for those who follow me on Instagram, I posted this clip that I posted in the beginning of this video on my Instagram a couple days ago. And my question was fake news or nah? And that's my question. A reporter asked a specific question. He responded and explained himself. His explanation of what he meant runs contrary to what the story that the media pushed. Yet nobody showed his explanation in that briefing. Look, I'm like everybody else. When I heard about his comments and I saw his comments, I was like, yo, this man bugging. What is he on? So when I watched the briefing and then saw that other comment, I was like, now wait, he actually clarified what he meant. How come nobody went over that? Just do a little digging, man. Stay frosty, people.